Yes, I am getting situated, and this probably is not going to be a long video because it is, in fact, Seattle Kraken Day. And it was stoked beyond belief seeing Seattle finally get an NHL team once again. I got a hoodie, I got both of those in my collection, the home and the road, and you are here to hang out for another edition of the top five series that I do, my top five jerseys of each team. And as this thing right here, this is the subscribe button. Hit that if you want to be alerted for all the new stuff that comes out. And also, if you want to go back and take a look at all the teams that we started from Anaheim all the way to this very second, it is Seattle Kraken Day, where we don't have a heck to go a lot because there's only four. There's only four to go on, and there will be five because there's going to be a third jersey come out this year. As I do this video, don't know what it's going to be, but this is going to be actually really, really simplistic, if I can use that word, effortlessly. So as we go through, as I always do, I always show everybody this. It's the NHL uniform database, and it shows you all the years on the left side and all the teams and all their templates of what they did. Now Seattle doesn't have a whole heck of a lot because they came into the league officially in 2021. They needed a arena, and so the major thing for Seattle that for them to get back into the NHL, they needed an arena. They tried for probably a decade to try to find land all around even suburban parts of the Seattle area. And then they just figured out, you know what, we've got a couple buyers. We'll do the team, renovate Key Arena. It took them about a year and a half, 2 years to renovate Key Arena where the old Supersonics played. And it turns into Climate Pledge Arena. It is an eco-friendly arena. It's below ground a little bit, but it is a hotbed for Seattle fans to go, and they're going to get the Supersonics back eventually. And it's pretty cool to see Seattle sports back in an arena. It's going to be a matter of time before the Supersonics come back, but the Kraken call that home. They had the name. They got the logo. They made the name. They made the logo fantastic. It sells. It's got the S, and it has a little bit of the resemblance of the old Metropolitan days back in the day. So we remember this one here, that just with the Seattle text in the S. That's kind of iconic because everybody remembers what Seattle and that logo was, and the Christmassy forest green and red, which is Minnesota Wild colors. But this was their run back in the day. They were the first ever American team to win the Stanley Cup. But they also had another team called the Totems, and they had a couple other versions of it. This was one, but that's a kind of an iconic logo that had the eagle in the T form. They remember this back in the 50s, but there was also one called the Ironman that came out there, and the Ironman type model was actually the influence for the reverse retro that came out. So we remember this. I have to bring this one up because this is the one that everybody kind of remembers. As I try to zoom this in, that's the jersey everybody remembers, the barber pole type of deal back in the 20s, early 30s. The old S was there, and it's kind of the influence of what they needed to have the current one that they have now. Everybody loves that jersey. Everybody absolutely. They fell in love with the logo. They had to fall in love with the S. They knew it had to be something incorporated with, so you had to figure the Kraken. They needed not necessarily a name. They needed something that was going to stand out, and go figure, Utah just named their team the Mammoth mythological creature. The Kraken's the same way. Last time you ever saw what the Kraken was, you looked at God of War. Go find God of War where Kratos had to defeat the Kraken. But mythological creature, I can't say that word, forgive me. But the tentacle that goes through the S, the red eye, and then you get the multiple colors of the blue, the sea blue, and that just small trim of red makes the jersey stand out. It's one of my favorite jerseys I've ever bought. I'm glad I got both the home and the road. I don't have either the reverse retro or the winter classic, and those are also two pretty good ones too. But I don't even have a top five. It's a 4, but that's just one. And then I just give you the road. I give the road jersey is just. I think the road is actually underrated. It's so gorgeous, just with the blue on the end. and you get that trim, the white, the rare little small trim of red on the arms, on the bottom of the jersey. The S stands out. That's just major for me. But what do I put in? I put in there's your influence for the reverse retro that they did. It's on from the 1950s Iron Man, and this did okay. I don't remember what I put this in my tier list for the second edition of the reverse retros. I'll have to pin that up. But I'm hearing from the little bit of the grapevine that it's going to be coming around this color. That they're going to use that really light sea blue as the jersey. I'm not sure. Don't quote on me that. Don't quote me, but we're either going to see the S or we're going to see the Space Needle, which is their other second needle, the Space Needle with the anchor. We'll see that, and then everybody remembers Seattle's going to go into a little bit of a happiness point because they got a Winter Classic against the Mercs of the Vegas Golden Knights and beat them 3-0 in T-Mobile Park. They could have played that game anywhere, but they kind of wanted to play it at Lumen Field, but it took advance over the Seahawks schedule, so they played it at T-Mobile Park. Got 48,000 and won 3-0. Kudos to the Seattle Kraken because they get to hold that into their history. This also brought a little bit of the Metropolitan era, and you added the Kraken text in the S, made the S red. The numbers were red. Nameplate was simple. This very well might be one of the best Winter Classic jerseys ever made. I've got a classmate who got one of these, and I'm still trying to hunt for one that's it's technically not fake. Take a look at also the back too. That's got the 1917 on it. That's another nice little Easter egg on that. Guys, I don't have anything else. This is the four jerseys that they have. I could do some like jersey concepts like I did with when I did the Quebec Nordique video, but I don't necessarily have to. But somebody threw this out real quick, and I'll show you this, and I'll shut the bar down. A little bit of a kind of a nice little concept thing, kind of having a little bit of essence to the home jersey. The white's not really changed. I mean, some little knickknacks with the striping down on the bottom of the jersey. But then check those two third jerseys out. That's what I'm thinking is what's going to happen. The I think the anchor is going to be coming back. And I'll just zoom in real quick. I think that's going to be some way, shape, or form going to be part of the third jersey. The one on the right is not bad because you're bringing the old school S with the text on it. Um, Guys, there's just so many people that actually throw concepts out. I mean, it's pretty awesome to see like that. So this is just an idea of what things are going to happen. But I'll tell you what, this was an easy video to do. I didn't want to make it too long because it was only four. And the next one I do, I believe, is going to be Tampa. So we'll have to do that one coming up. But Seattle is here to stay. It needed to be a hockey market, and it is a hockey market. Helps out the Northwest. You get a little bit of a rivalry with Vancouver. What was your favorite? There's only four. Don't think too hard on this one, but I'm happy Seattle's back in the league, and I'm happy you got a chance to hang out. You made it to the end. Thumbs up, chuck a like, throw anything, a comment. Keep us going, keep us alive. And when we see you Legends next, we will be doing Tampa. And until then, bar is closed. The Kraken's coming to get you. Kraken's coming to get you. See you guys in the next one.